Hey, what's up, guys? I'm in my car, so you know what that means. I'm on my way to work. Hope you're all having a good day. It is gloomy and nasty as I don't know what here in North Carolina. So, as you see, the title of this video is My Internet Stalker. As you guys know, there have been like all kinds of people trolling all sorts of YouTubers, even commenters here on YouTube, and it's gotten a little crazy, a little out of hand. And there's a difference between giving constructive criticism and just blatantly trolling and saying different things about people, attacking their appearance and things like that, of that nature, whatever. But there was something that happened about a week ago, and I've been meaning to make a video and not in my car about it, but I woke up it's been about a week or so ago, so I'm gonna say a couple days. I woke up and I noticed that there was a Twitter, and I can't tell you the name of the Twitter because I'll get into that more in this story, but I noticed that someone followed me, and this follower had very like personal identifying information in the Twitter handle. I'm like, what? And you know, like, you verify your Twitter with a phone number or an email. This account had a phone number as their I want to say username. I don't know what you call that. It wasn't their handle. It wasn't their app. It was a phone number, and it was from the area that I live in. It was my area code. So I was like, okay. And then I look at the app, and it had like very like personal information that only I would know in it. So of course I spazzed out. I'm sending this person a message saying, I don't know who you are, whatever, like, you need to leave me alone, and if you're trying to dig up information on me, that's cool, but everybody deserves the right to their privacy, and I think this is wrong, da 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 da. I'm texting my friend Katie. I'm like, have you seen this account? Because it follows like all these different people, and like, when I say it was like very personal identifying information about me, it was. And I was like kind of shook about it, and it kind of bothered me like really, really, really bad. And so I get to looking, and I'm like messaging people that this person has followed. I'm like, hey, do you know this person? Do you know who this is? Like, I messaged like 3 or 4 people because I seen that they had followed them, and I was like, who in the hell could this be? So I never get a response back. I'm sitting here thinking the worst of anything that could possibly happen, because like, there's people making all kinds of threats here on YouTube, and it's like very scary. Like there's a difference between trolling and just blatantly putting someone's information out on the internet and trying to scare someone and things like that. Like, I'm not cool with that. Like, people that are referred to as trolls, like, most of them are constructive feedback, criticism type of people. There are other people that are just nasty for just the sake of being nasty, and I mean, that's whatever. People are going to do that no matter what. If you open the door to criticism, it's going to come. I mean, that's just the nature of the beast. But sorry that I digress so much. So like, for a couple hours I was in like panic mode, because like I said, there was a phone number that was very, very like identifying to me, and the app had very personal information in it, and I'm like, I don't know who this could be. So this is where everything comes full circle. So I'm like, okay, as you guys know, I've told you like a couple times here on my channel that my parents are older. My mom is 73 years old. Okay. And I actually reached out to my friend Ovary Fruit, because Ovary Fruit is someone that I noticed that this person followed, and I'm like, who do you think this could be? She's like, could it be your mom? I'm like, no. I mean, my mom is like 73 years old. She don't know how to use Twitter. da 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 da. Well, I call my mom. My mom's not home. I get my sister, and while I'm on the phone talking to my sister, my mom walks in the door. I'm like, Mom, did you set up a Twitter? And she's like, yes. I'm like, okay. What is your username? And she raps off this phone number, because it was a phone number that was on the account as the username. I was like, are you serious? Like, I was completely gassed up and like freaking out, because you guys know, like, you can't just put your phone number on the internet. My mom had put her cell phone number on her Twitter username, and her app was some very personal identifying information that I'm not going to share. But I was like, okay, like, no, we've got to fix this right now. So I had to log into the account for her, and I deleted it, and it's gone now. But that absolutely gave me the biggest heart attack that I think I have ever had from social media. Like, it wasn't so much, it was like, I could really give a fuck less what people find out about me, because I really don't have that much to hide. Like, it's not that deep. But there are other aspects of my life, other people that are involved in my life that would affect. And I think privacy should be held at the utmost importance while we're engaging in social media and commenting and things like that. But this absolutely gave me a heart attack. And like, I told my mom I was gonna make a video, and she just laughed, and she was like, are you gonna make a video about me? I was like, yes Mom, I'm gonna make a video about you. So here it is. I know that my mom watches every single one of my videos, so here you go. But this absolutely scared me to death, and I had to tell her, like, you know how older people are, they're like naive when it comes to things, and I had to let her know a few things about how the internet really does work. It was a very interesting conversation, to say the least. But you guys, this was my story where my mom inadvertently scared the absolute shit out of me by just trying to set up a Twitter and follow me. And I was like, well, Mom, I can change it. Like, I can fix it. Just tell me a username. And she was like, no, I just want it deleted. So, bless her heart. She scares me, and I think because of that, she don't want a Twitter anymore. And she, like, my mom is 73 years old, and I looked at the people that she was following. She followed Wiz Khalifa. That's hilarious. That in itself. So, you guys, do you have any kind of experiences like this that you can relate to, where you see something that, like, kind of like worries you just a little bit more than it really should? And I don't know, but you guys, I hope you have a good day. I'm sorry to be filming in my car, but you know, my power was out again last night. It's like every time, every spring when it gets warm where I live at, like in my neighborhood, there's always, like, it's always a car accident. Like, someone hit one of our poles again, and our power was out from like 3 o'clock yesterday until like 7 a.m. this morning. So, like, I got to sleep in a hot house last night. Well, it wasn't hot, but it just wasn't very comfortable. Like, it's like one of those where even if you put your leg outside of the cover, you're still not comfortable. One of those type of situations. But you guys, I'm on my way to work. I'm almost there now. I'm going to upload this really quick. I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I will see you on my next video, which will be coming out maybe Wednesday or Thursday. And I hope you guys will enjoy that, because it's going to be a